to stop thinking for yourself. Start asking Spirit how I am to see. That, if you have got that, you may still seem to be suffering a lot, but if you're going to Spirit, going to Spirit, going to Spirit, you are closer to the kingdom than you think. That's the moral of the story. And at this particular time in my life, when I was with Laurent, there were lots of misperceptions. I had lots of misperceptions in this relationship. You're going to hear more stories. You probably won't even hear them all because there aren't messages with all of them, and I'm letting the messages guide me. You know, like one misperception I had with Laurent, which there's not a message for, is I had this strong misperception at one point that he was using me. And when I had that perception, I just wanted him to go away. But then I noticed the pain, right? The pain of that belief, and I went to Spirit. See? That's what Spirit says. He says, you will do this. And I did. I had the misperception first. I wasn't spiritually mature enough to not have the misperception. I had the misperception first. That was my spiritual maturity at this time. I still misperceived right off the bat. I still listened to ego first. So I allowed this misperception to grow, I don't know how long, a couple of months, a few weeks, I don't know. So I wasn't even fast about it because I let this misperception, once the idea got in my mind that he was using me, I let this misperception grow, I let it grow, I let it grow. I'll tell you when I noticed it is one time when, every few months Laurent had to go back to France because of his visa. And there was this one period when this misperception that he was using me was growing in my mind, and I recognized it when I dropped him off at the airport and did not kiss him goodbye. It was my own non-kissing that made me realize, hey, something's here. So sometimes it takes something to wake us up. Until then we're just walking around blindly believing the stuff in our mind. But when I didn't kiss him, yeah, that'll teach him. When I didn't send him off to Paris without a kiss, that's when I realized, I got a problem here. I'm misperceiving. I am misperceiving. I did. And I went right home and I asked for help. And this is one time when I didn't receive a message. I didn't receive a message, so there's no message to share, just a story. But I shared my perception with Spirit that Laurent was using me. And Spirit reminded me through kind of like a picture memory. Spirit reminded me of that day, that very first day, way back when I started studying A Course in Miracles, when I got on my knees on a Disney cruise and I said, I will learn anything you want me to learn. I will do anything you want me to do. Just make me useful for the rest of my life. Spirit reminded me of that prayer. And then Spirit said to me, He's not using you. I am. And with that one line, that one memory and that one line, that whole misperception that Laurent was using me fell away. Laurent wasn't using me. Spirit was. You see how quickly Spirit can fix our misperceptions if we let Him? That changed everything for me. That changed everything.